How you doing, guys? Today we're finding the difference quotient for the following function. We have f of x equals 1 over x squared. So first of all, we need to know the formula for the difference quotient, what we have here on the left side. Okay? So you got to know this, you got to memorize this. Most teachers are not going to give you this formula for the test. So make sure you know that the formula for the difference quotient is this one right here. So we have that. Now, how do we apply it to this, finding the difference quotient? Okay, so I think about it this way. It's probably easiest for most students is just do it one by one. I know this is f of x, so let's think about f of x plus h. Okay, now how do I do that? Okay, so when I think about this, this is in terms of x, right? But if this was 1 instead of x, what am I going to do? I'm going to put 1 here, right? For where x is. In this case, it's not 1, it's x plus h. So instead of 1, I'm going to plug in what? X plus h where x is, and that's going to be square. Okay? Now I just got to follow the formula. So the formula is right here on top. I'm going to write it on the bottom. So x plus h is what? 1 over x plus h squared minus f of x, which is 1 over x squared, all over h. Okay, so I think this part is a good start, and a lot of students are like, what do I do at this point, right? Now, I'm going to find the LCD on the top. And I think the easiest way for me to think about this is not think about this h, okay? Let's not worry about the h for now. Let's just do this. How would I try to do this? I would find the LCD, right? So what is the LCD? It's going to be is equal to x plus h squared, also x squared. So I need to multiply that by x squared minus x plus h squared all over the LCD, which is x plus h squared, x squared. Okay, so you notice I had an h here. So instead of dividing it by h, I can multiply by 1 over h, right? Okay, now what do I do after that? Key to finding the difference quotient is if I plug in 0 for h, I'm going to get a value. I can get a value from it. Okay. In this case, if I plug in 0 for h, it's not going to work, right? So I still need to be able to plug in h where h, when I get 0, when h equals 0, I get something out of it. This one, what happens? Becomes undefined when h equals 0. So let's look at the top. Let's simplify the top. It's going to be x squared minus x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, right? It's going to be all h times, let's do this, got x plus h squared, x squared times h. Okay, so go ahead, try to finish it if you can. Now this is going to be equal to x squared, distribute the negative. What did I do wrong? Forgot to distribute the negative here. Now rewrite the bottom times h, right? Now going to equal to this, so x squared can cancel. So you just have negative 2xh minus h squared all over x plus h squared times x squared times h. So you notice I can factor out an h on the top, right? So let's do that. Negative 2x minus h and x plus h squared, x squared. Wait, what happened to the h? Oh. You guys see what I did? Okay, let me do that step by step how I got that. So what I did is I factor out the h here, right? And there's also an h here. So what happens, this will cancel with this one. So you just have this for your answer. X plus h squared times x squared. And that's it. That's your difference quotient. She noticed here, can I plug in 0 for h? Yes, I can, right? If I plug in 0 for h, it's not going to be undefined, and this would work.